Hi, I'm Brian, novice pilot and beginner filmmaker. Follow me as I fly my J3 Kitten and Model 4 Kitfox around southern Wisconsin and beyond. Hi everybody. I hope everybody is doing well with COVID-19 and staying safe. I apologize for the mess. I'm going on week number 8 of me working at home, and my home office is kind of a disaster right now. I had planned on filming this update down at my hangar, but being that it's May in Wisconsin and it was snowing, I just figured I would do this from my office. Quick update. Yeah, the Kitfox is done. I've got as much, I guess, everything on my checklist that I was planning on doing at this time complete. So the new engine monitoring system is in, and I've been doing, I did about a half-hour engine test 2 weekends ago, and I plan on doing at least another half hour or an hour of engine testing prior to the first flight. Make sure everything's running good, all the temps were good, keeping data, taking temps every 5 minutes and stuff like that. So hopefully that's all good. Since the Kitfox is done, I've decided to do a little bit of maintenance, actually get my J3 Kitten flying again. I did an engine overhaul last summer. Still not running right, so I've been doing some information or some checking around the internet. It's got a Rotex 277 on it that hasn't been in production for I think it's going on 20 years. I think the early 90s, maybe even for 30 years. They stopped production, so finding parts for it is a little bit of a challenge. But I found a company out in Arizona that has a bunch of parts and actually a bunch of engines. So I've been emailing with them and looking at getting that back up in the air. Haven't decided if I'm going to sell it or not. Once the Kitfox is flying, I'm not really sure how often I'd be flying the Kitten. So, and it's way too nice of an airplane to just sit and rot away in a hangar. So if I'm not going to fly it, I definitely want to sell it to somebody who's going to get some good use out of it. It's a great flying little airplane. So anyway, for those of you that don't know, I'm currently working on my sport pilot license and studying for my check ride. I was supposed to actually do my check ride back in end of March, and with the COVID-19, took a little break. Now my flight school is opened up with precautions, and going to get back at that. Started flying again last week, and I was supposed to fly on Friday. I actually took a half a day of vacation, and during my drive there, or just as I was leaving for the airport, it got scrubbed. The winds at the airport were gusting to 35, and in a light sport plane with a a novice pilot, that's probably not a good idea. So my instructor called and gave me an update. Unfortunately, the airport I'm doing the training at is like a 2-hour drive from where I live. So it really sucks when you drive all the way down there and then find out that it's canceled. So luckily he called me just as I was leaving my house. So anyway, as far as other updates, I'm based at a small little airport just outside of Madison, Wisconsin. It's Black Hawk Airfield, and the identifier on that is 87 Yankee, 87Y, and for people in South Central Wisconsin, Black Hawk has kind of gotten a bad rep. A number of years ago, the grass was long, weeds on the runway. It actually looked like it was abandoned. So myself and a couple other pilots based down there just took it upon ourselves to clean the place up. So, mowing, runway maintenance, just stuff like that. And I talked, as the Kitfox was getting closer, I talked to the airport owner and asked if I could put in a grass strip. Can't call it a runway, but so last fall she said, sure, do whatever you want as long as you're willing to maintain it. So last fall I purchased a reel mower and a tractor, and so been working on that. So I've got the strip mowed. It'll be about 1,200 feet once I'm done. And there's 2 low spots that actually where all the water from the hangars drain to that portion of the property. So I'm going to have to put in a couple culverts to help keep the water off the grass strip, and I need to also get a hold of farmer or something. I'm looking for a disc. The piece of property that I'm putting it on, which is parallel to our 927, used to be a cornfield. The owner rented it out, and the last time that the farmer harvested his crops, he plowed it and left it. So it's extremely rough. Pretty bad. I don't even know if, I'm sure somebody with bush wheels could get in there, but the ruts, there's deep ruts and stuff like that, so I wouldn't advise it. But so I need to smooth that out, pack it down, get some grass planted after that, and hopefully by the end of the summer we'll have a grass strip to fly off of. In the meantime, now that the Kitfox is done, I can officially reveal the name. As some of you know, that apparently it's a thing. If you have a Kitfox, you have to name it something with fox in the name. So I'd like everybody to meet the Foxy Lady. Other than that, that's pretty much my update. Again, hopefully we'll be going back to posting some flying videos, whether it's from the Kitfox or the Kitten, and we'll go from there. Thanks for putting up with my little update, and if you want to see more videos, please feel free to subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.